Welcome back to the channel. What is going on, everyone? Oh. As you can hear, it is currently storming. Had some lightning come pretty close to the house about 20-25 minutes ago. I just felt the calling to hop on here and go ahead and film and post up the next video. I don't have any notes for this video. I don't have any notes for any of my videos thus far, but I do have some thoughts on my mind that I would like to get off of my mind, get these things off of my chest, share them with you, post them up to the channel, and as we continue to grow and pick up more subscribers, it's important to every once in a while slow down, hit the rewind button, and go back to my past so I can explain how it is that I got to the current point in time, sitting here on my porch in the present, speaking with you. So I hope everyone is doing fantastic. This is going to be a little bit different setting for this video. This is the first video where I've actually sat down and done a video, done a talk. And the things I wanted to address in today's video relate to a couple of the past videos that I've posted on this channel. I think we only have 10 or 11 videos up so far. And basically it is this. God gives his hardest challenges to his children. God throws things your way. He will present hurdles, give you obstacles that you must overcome in order to grow as an individual and become stronger. I don't remember exactly how the saying goes, but basically, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard this, you can't truly appreciate things in life. You can't truly appreciate the people in your life, the things in your life. And by things, I mean the shelter, the roof over your head, the clothes on your back, the food that you have to eat. All of these things, and the people in your life. You cannot truly come to appreciate life to its fullest until you go through some hard times, right? Until you get knocked down. There's no need to get back up if you never get knocked down. And a lot of the most successful people in this world, and we all have our different definitions of success, but a lot of the more successful people in this world have gone through more than you can probably fathom, more than you realize that they've gone through. And that's just a case in point right there. Like, you have to keep getting up every time the enemy knocks you down. In today's day and age, there's a lot going on in the world. COVID, the pandemic, mainstream media and the news trying to instill fear into us, trying to keep us locked up indoors, right? Trying to keep us from congregating, trying to just keep us scared, and trying to just impose so much fear in us. You have to remember that fear is not God-given. You're going to face challenges, you're going to face obstacles. This is normal. But at the end of the day, if you don't fold under the pressure, and you won't, I know you won't, because you're a child of God, so you're going to fight through whatever it is that you're currently facing. And that's exactly my point. As long as you continue to fight, as long as you continue pushing and giving it 100% of your effort, as long as you continue maintaining the good fight and just staying all in, as long as you keep doing this, eventually the enemy will flee. Eventually life will get easier. You might not see it now, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. This I know. This I know. And even if you don't see it now, it's important to, and the reason you might not see it now is because you specifically might be going through the battle right now, whether it be financial, whether it be, a death in the family, a close one that's passed, whether it be anything you might be going through. These things tend to blind us in the moment and prevent us from seeing the bigger picture. And like I said, they can even prevent you from seeing and being aware of the light that is at the end of the tunnel. I'm not saying the light might be there. I'm telling you right now, the light is there. The light is there. So you must keep fighting. You must keep pushing. You must persevere, knowing that in the end, it will all be worth it. It doesn't matter what a single person says of you on this earth. It doesn't matter if others judge you. These are just human beings. It doesn't matter what they think. But what does matter is what you do and the actions you take. What matters is how hard you are willing to work, how much effort you're willing to put in, how consistent you're willing to be. This is day in, day out. You can't just talk it. You can't just talk it. You have to walk the walk, day in, day out, nonstop. Sometimes it might take months. Sometimes it might take years. Sometimes it might take most of your lifetime. Let's hope that's not the case, God willing. But my point is, life's gonna knock you down. And for everyone on this channel who is subscribed, one, I thank you. And two, I just wanna explain a little bit of of my personal experiences and things that I've had to go through in my life that have helped me create the strongest version of myself. And you're looking at them. I'm sitting right in front of you. Right here. I'm right here. The enemy, the devil, has done everything he can do. He's thrown everything he can throw at me in my lifetime, and I continue to overcome anything that the enemy throws my way. Because I know at the end of the day, no weapon formed against me shall ever prosper. Children of God, chosen ones, we don't fold. We don't succumb. We don't give in. We do not give up. Ever. You literally have to kill us to stop us. And we know that you're not going to do anything. You're not going to touch a child of God. Especially not someone who's been through so much. So to the new subscribers, just a little bit of information about myself and what I've been through. And I'll put up more videos on this in the future. Just a quick pause If you happen to like this video, and I know some people aren't going to, and that's fine, feel free to leave a dislike. If you like the video, feel free to like it. It really helps the channel. It's gonna help us grow. It's gonna help get our name out there. It's gonna help expand our carbon footprint. So I appreciate all the support. Feel free to like the video, drop a comment in the comment section, and let me know any topics or issues that you would like me to address in the future, and I will address those topics and those issues. So back to the video, because I want to wrap this up and keep it probably under 15 minutes. We're coming up on 10 minutes and 40 seconds. In my past, I'm 32 years old, by the way. In my past, I had to personally overcome multiple pinched nerve issues all the way up my cervical spine. So cervical spine is the neck area of your back. What I thought was only one pinched nerve in between C3 and C4, which are vertebrae in your spine, turned out to be multiple pinched nerves all the way up. It's 2021. When I was working at my last job, my last place of employment, a small law firm about an hour south of where I currently am, Royal Palm Beach. I would say it was about 2017 when I hit my personal low point. My back got so bad, these nerves got so pinched that I literally could not get my undershirt on, let alone my suit and my tie and everything else to dress up for work. But I couldn't even get my undershirt on without having panic attacks, without crying, without just starting to ask myself, God, how much more can I take? It hurts to even think about it. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I'll be completely honest with you. It hurts to even think about those times. Around that same time, when I hit my low point due to the physical issues I was dealing with, I also ended, let me reword that, a long-term relationship I was in with my girlfriend at the time of about 9 years ended. And this absolutely crushed me. This was my first time experiencing and feeling what it's like to have my heart broken, to have my heart shattered to pieces. I became a shell of my former self. And like I just mentioned a minute ago or so, I literally started asking God, because I was still praying at the time. I wasn't praying like I am today, I'll tell you that for free. But I was praying at the time, and I remember specifically asking God, God, how much more can I take? How much more can I take on this earth? How much more hell can I be put through on this earth and continue to have the will, the desire to keep living? Fast forward to the present, it's 2021. My back feels fantastic. I'm back in the gym at least 3 times a week, sometimes 4 to 5 times a week. Sometimes I hit the gym twice a day if I have the time and the energy. I'm actively playing basketball every day, pretty much every day. And I have just developed And this entire process up to this point, we just hit 15 minutes. So my apologies, the video will go a little bit longer, but that's okay, because I want to explain this, and I want to take my time with this. This entire process, all of the experiences I've been through, I just mentioned a couple of them: the back issues, the pinched nerves, working for a boss at the time that just didn't empathize, just didn't want to hear it, didn't care about how I felt, didn't care about my happiness, didn't care about my mental state, didn't care about my physical state, didn't care about my spiritual state. All of this, working for a boss who literally kicked me every time I was down. And I don't hold anything against him. In fact, I pray for him. I pray for him. This is true. But despite everything I've been through, and what I've been through is nothing. It's peanuts compared to what a lot of you might be going through, compared to what a lot of other people in this world are going through, compared to my Christian brothers and sisters who are being persecuted, slaughtered like cattle in Afghanistan and in other parts of the world. It's always important to keep everything in perspective. Everything is relative. And the reason I got on here today, the reason I started filming, is because I wanted to start to share some of my personal story, some of my personal experiences that I have been through, that I have conquered, that I've made it through. I made it through. I'm on the other side now, and there's nothing, I mean nothing, that the enemy can do to hold me back. And the enemy knows I'm dangerous. The devil is ticked off, and he will be ticked off with you when you make it through whatever it is that you're going through. This might involve making a couple changes. This might involve cutting out some individuals in your life, whether it be your inner circle or your extended circle of friends. I apologize for the long guys over there making a lot of noise, but I'm still going to get this message up and still post this video. Like I said, there's nothing the enemy can do to stop me at this point. Unstoppable. 1 second. So that's the reason I hopped on here. I wanted to do a little bit longer of a video just to give you an idea of what just a couple of the things that I've had to deal with and fight through in my own personal life, knowing that this will help someone. At least one person, I guarantee that. At least one person will view this video in this big world of ours and will feel uplifted, right? They'll feel relieved. Sometimes we just need to hear it from someone else. It's going to be okay. It is. What I've gone through is nothing compared to what some people have gone through and what they are currently going through. What you're going through, it's nothing compared to what others have gone through and what they might be currently going through, right? But it's very important to surround yourself with the right people, especially in times like this, especially in times, in low times, when you're feeling that no matter what, everything you do, every time you try to do the right thing, every time you cut out a negative individual of your life, every time you eliminate a bad habit, whatever it might be alcohol, right? So let's say you cut out alcohol out of your life. You will notice that the enemy will throw distractions your way. Sometimes it's going to feel like no matter what you do, There's always something new thrown your way. There's always a new challenge to overcome. And that no matter how many times you do the right thing, something bad continues to happen and come your way. And I'm just here to tell you that you're not the only one, that this is to be expected. This means that you're leveling up. That's what it means. Because the enemy is not going to attack someone that he already has in their control. And once the enemy starts sensing that you're of the right mind and that you're determined to push through and fight and overcome what it is that you might be dealing with right now, once the enemy starts sensing that, you'd be surprised. You will be surprised at what he will try to do to pull you off the right path. Hopefully after watching this video, you won't be as surprised, because it's just important to hear it from other people who have gone through whatever it is they've gone through. Because once we go through it, God wants us to share the message with others so we can help others. That's the whole point of this. Why do you think he put me through all the pinched nerve and the back issues? Why do you think he took away my ability to use pretty much the entire right side of my upper body? I couldn't even control my right arm. The entire rear delt and all of this area, I couldn't control it. It was numb. It felt like someone lifted up the scapula, put some of that white Elmer's glue underneath it and just let it half dry. And it's like, I can't feel that area. I can't contract those muscles. What did that do? That took me out of the gym. And the gym at that time, back in probably about 2013-ish forward, the gym at that time was one of my sanctuaries. Working out was something that always maintained my mental state, allowed me to relax, allowed me to de-stress, allowed me to tune out a lot of the garbage that was going on in the world and just a lot of the negative distractions that are there and were there at the time and that are here now. And they're here now on a much larger extent. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, this is going to be a long one. But like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, the COVID, the pandemic, the Delta variant. Convenient how a new variant comes out as soon as the vaccines drop, the vaccinations start working. Coincidence? I'll leave that up to you to decide. But what I do want to do on this channel is to inspire and motivate, and I'm going to inspire and motivate other individuals in this world who are going through a difficult, tough time right now. And I'm going to do that by just simply sharing my experiences, sharing my story. And it's going to be raw. It's going to be unedited, uncut. As soon as I'm done filming this, I'm going to go ahead and upload it. And this will be the next episode on the YouTube channel. But in a nutshell, I wanted to hop on here and let everyone know that no matter what, it doesn't matter. No matter what you're going through right now, keep pushing. Keep fighting. There is light at the end of the tunnel. You might not see it now, but if you keep fighting and keep doing the right thing and eliminating negative habits and negative people from your life, you will be unstoppable. The enemy will eventually flee when he realizes there's nothing he can do to pull you off your track, to pull you off your path. Stay on the right path. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said before, feel free to leave a like, to share it, to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will check in with all of you in the next one. Kev with Carbon Image TV. Talk to you soon.